And now I have the honor to introduce a person who has done as much as anyone that I've ever known to build power in our communities. Monica Huertas. Yeah. Monica Huertas has in her bones the values that we all seek. What we hope to be is in her bones. She carries in her heart the truth of our communities. And she tells us that truth all the time and teaches us and lifts it up. And I would follow her any day and all day, and it's my honor to introduce my friend Monica Huertas.
Wow. Thanks, Matt. Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Monica Huertas, and some of you might know me from working in the city on environmental justice and raising hell in the south side of Providence against National Grid and others who seek to destroy our community. Thanks, Matt, for that introduction. And I really feel that why I have this compassion and this fire and this kick-assery, I'm going to say, is because I've been formerly homeless myself, and I spent years and years and years on the street of Southside, of Main Avenue, all around downtown, Kennedy Plaza, the mall. We would call, the mall rats and the little Kennedy Plaza rats. But that was me and my brothers at 15, 14, and 16 years old being on the street. And so when I say that I'm here to really support and fight National Grid and stop environmental racism from happening in the city of Providence, I really mean that at its fullest. And what I mean by that is environmental justice is not just recycling and doing something cute like riding your bike, but it's actually providing safe and affordable houses, although that's no problem, y'all can ride your bike, right? But it's providing safe and affordable housing for everybody. When I tell you, yes, give it up for everybody. When I tell you that my mom was working as a CNA and she could not make ends meet to support us, trust me when I tell you that every night she would have to work and she couldn't pick up certain shifts because she didn't have a place to leave us. And the times that she did pick up shifts, we had to sleep outside. I spoke many times before, and I spoke about how we would have to alternate times where we pretended to be sick, sleeping in the hospital rooms, so that we can have a bed to sleep out at night. Imagine what that does to your heart and your soul and your body and your mind. When as a 14 and a 15-year-old, you have to lie to the doctors and you have to lie to the school teachers. And the cafeteria people see you coming in at 6 in the morning. You're there with them when they walk in. Day after day, mind you, with the working parent. And so I grew up like that. And my brother ended up joining the military because he had nothing better to do. And he's still homeless to this day because of everything, the promises and the lies, because again, it's all related. The military-industrial complex, the prison-industrial complex, environmental justice, all the injustice, reproductive justice, it's all related. Now, I want to also let y'all know that when I was homeless, again, because this is cyclical, guys. This is cyclical. It happens like every couple of years, every couple of months, especially when you grow up in it and your higher rate of becoming homeless itself. So when I became homeless, again, with 2 children and my husband, after 8 months in a shelter, I received transitional housing. And it took only 3 years. 3 years, that's it, of me being in a nice, warm, stable house for me to graduate and finish my education. Now, that's not a cookie cutter. Yes, give it up. 3 years. And then I was housed, right? But that's not a cookie cutter solution. We need housing. We need more public housing. We need more public housing. We need low income to no income. My mother and my brother right now, they're on SSI, and they get $715 a month or $750 a month each person. Where the hell can they find something for that amount of money in the city or anywhere? Nowhere. So now they was paying $1,000 in an attic, and now the landlord jacked their rents up to $1,300. So my fear that they're going to end up homeless soon again. And after so many years of being homeless and unhoused, now they got to go through it again. And so we're going to see now with the impact of COVID and how things have changed and how people have lost their jobs, more people being unhoused and coming back on the street. Mind you, these people can change that right now. All they got to do is get off their ass and actually do it. Work for the people. Work for the people who voted for them. Work for the people who they say they care about. You know? Another thing I would like to point out is that 99% of the people that are sleeping out here are not homeless. And that's on purpose. We're not out here trying to exploit the homeless or have them in the forefront. Because a lot of people, it's a fight for scrap things, right? We're not out here to fight for scraps and point the finger at each other. But I'm telling you right now that everybody that's here has their best interests at heart, and that we're out here been for 14 days, and we're going to continue being out here as long as it takes, as long as this governor and the legislators move their ass and spend this money. Spending just 1% of this money will actually help the crisis that we're all facing. And don't forget, y'all, please don't forget, all of us, every single last one of y'all is 2 paychecks away from being homeless itself. I don't care how it is. Most of us are away, 2 paychecks away from being homeless again. From being that mother with 4 kids sleeping in their car tonight, with the gas off, with the heat, the car turned off because they can't afford the gas. And then that same mother is the one that's serving you guys at Dunkin' Donuts, at Target. These are the same people that are wiping your father's ass at the nursing home. So put some respect on it and have a heart and demand that these people move on it. Thank you.